Hey, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to Too Much Tech. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a super quick unboxing. Okay, not quick. This is not going to be quick. I had a couple things to unbox actually. But first, we're going to start off with the brand new G-Wolf's Hati S, or the Hati Mini. And this one is actually the Stardust edition, like one of their sweeter colorways in my opinion. Like, this is definitely my favorite aesthetic for the Hati. I wish that they made this color actually in the Skull Mini. The Skull Mini you can get in black and white as well as black and red, which is, ugh. But the black and white actually looks really good. But this thing is gonna look freaking sick. And I can't wait to unbox it, so we're not gonna wait anymore. We're gonna do it right now. Let's get into it. Okay, sample. So I'm kinda hurt that they put that on like the front of the box, but I get it, you know. G-Wolves, they want that clout. So make sure to follow G-Wolves on Twitter. Huge shout out to iTakTech.com for sending over this sample of the Hati Mini as well. Like, seriously, huge shout out to you guys. You guys are the freaking goats, because I love G-Wolves. They have great products. I'm just gonna leave this sticker on. But iTakTech.com, they have quite a few things on their website. They got mice. They got mice buttons. Like, if you want to add kill switches to your mouse, you can, so that's pretty cool. And then they also have like some really crazy like limited edition mouse pads. They got some mouse feet as well if you need mouse feet replacement, but they got a ton of stuff, so please check them out in the link in the description below. They sent over a ton of mouse feet as well for like a ton of different mice that I have. Like, yo, y'all are the ghosts. Appreciate it. These are like the mouse skins if you don't really like the holes on the side of the mouse and you just need like a little bit of extra grip and stuff like that. So if you want to add mouse skins, you can. These actually have like a uniform design to like the Stardust pattern on here. So that's pretty cool if you want to make sure you kind of keep that theme going. This one, I don't think, does this have a detachable cable? Yeah, this does not feel... Oh, would you look at that? It is detachable just like the Skull Mini. So that's cool. Skull Mini, not Skull. It's S-K-O-L-L. But like, I am really digging this blue and black and white combo. Like, this would look really good with the X-Ray Pad Equate Plus. Are these some PTFE feet as well? Perfect, perfect. G-Wolves. They learn, they improve. Let's go ahead and let's peel these off real quick. Well, not peel off the skates, but peel off the plastic on the skates. This thing is like super light. You know what? Honestly, this kind of feels a little bit better than the Skull Mini. Like, it's just different. Like, this feels like how the Ultralight 2 should have felt. So this, I feel like this is like a combination between like an Ultralight 2 and an MM710. Like, if those two mice had a baby, like a little baby mouse, then this would be it, because this kind of has like some of that curvature from the MM710 over here, but it's not really a super long mouse. Kind of like the Ultralight 2 and the Model O Minus are a little bit longer, but they're kind of skinnier. So this one's got like the short chunkiness of a mouse. So this is actually pretty comfortable. The side buttons, I feel like the side buttons for bigger hands, I kind of feel like they should have moved them up just a little bit. That would have been a bit more ergonomic, but the placement isn't bad. I can still pretty easily reach them, but I would just kind of prefer if my thumb kind of rested a little bit more on this back mouse button. I think that would be a little bit easier to hit. But this design so far, this is freaking fire, bro. Like, oh my god. With our detachable cable, which is super cool. We got our report rate down here, so that's pretty cool. DPI right here, mouse 1 and 2 side buttons, and scroll wheel. This scroll wheel feels pretty good. And then that's different, like right here, they saved some weight too. Like, that's weird. I've never really seen like a mouse cut out the front of the mouse to save weight. I mean, it's pretty cool. That's actually a really good idea. Like, if anything, you don't really need the plastic right here covering anything. I wouldn't think. So I think this actually makes a lot of sense. Like, they pretty much went out of their way to make sure that this mouse was gonna be as light as possible. So let's go ahead and pull the scale out and weigh this baby. So this is about 48.5 grams. So super duper light. Actually just a little bit lighter than the Ultralight 2. This is without the cable. So normally I don't use mouse skins at all, and I put these on and I don't necessarily love it. These have kind of like a rubbery feel to them, And yeah, personally, I would never use these. But if you want to use mouse skins and you like them, and you like the design, I like the design of them, how they kept it like pretty consistent with like the overall aesthetic of the rest of the mouse. But these are just not for me. They're a little bit too grippy and they feel kind of rubbery. They do feel very like high quality, and I think they're gonna last a while, and they have like this 3M adhesive too. So I definitely don't lack confidence in like the quality of them, and you can probably restick them a couple times to see if you like it and play better with it or without it. But adding them on, it adds a couple grams of weight, so that puts you actually just under 52 grams. So yeah, not really that bad. And I don't know, I think they look okay, but personally, I won't play with these on. Like, these are just a little bit too grippy for me. Actually, you know what? Before we keep going, we didn't even complete the unboxing. I always forget that G-Wolves, they have some extra goodies underneath. So that this is like an extra USB paracord. Very cool. Nice, they give you 2 of them. And then in here is a little paintbrush. I don't know if you guys are artists out there or not, but here is a G-Wolves paintbrush. What's this on the back? What's that? Is that like a scratch in the acrylic? Yeah, it feels like it. But this is just a paintbrush. I mean, I'm not really going to use that. It's a little too thick. I would probably use it to like lube switches or something if it was thinner. So G-Wolves, take notes of the Keeb community. If it was thinner, we would use it to lube our switches. And I think that would make a lot of sense if you gave us a little bit smaller paintbrush. Back to what I was saying before, from iTakTech, we've got quite a few things. So we got some more mouse skins. These actually have some pretty cool designs too. I wonder what mice these are actually for, but I don't really think I'll be using them. So maybe like if they work with like compatible mice that I have, maybe I'll do like a giveaway or something for you guys. We'll see. But under here, they actually gave me some extra mouse skates as well. So I got some for the Model O, got some for the G Pro wireless, some for the Viper Mini, actually a couple sets for the Viper Mini. And Game Gear XM1, I actually needed new skates on that mouse because I just replaced them because I put that paracord on there. So these actually came in super clutch. More skates for the G Pro wireless and the Extra Fi M4. So man, they hooked it up. Appreciate them giving me some extra skates so I can try them on different mice and stuff like that. And these are Tiger Arc feet too. And personally, I think Tiger Arc skates are the best. They glide the smoothest out of all of them. Core pads are good, but I don't think core pads are fast. Tiger Arcs are definitely the fastest and smoothest skates. But speaking of Stardust mice, this one I actually wanted quite a bit because, yeah, this is the regular G-Wolves Hati Stardust edition. So I'm gonna peel the skates off that thing. We're gonna do a quick comparison and see which one has the cooler Stardust aesthetic. I mean, man, you guys, like, how often do you ever get to unbox 2 G-Wolves mice in one day? Like, G-Wolves hands down has the best packaging in the game. Like, everybody else needs to freaking take notes, bro. G-Wolves has the absolute best packaging on any mouse. More standard stuff, some mouse skins. Is this like a bottom? Oh, okay, that's the bottom of the mouse, like the little sticker that goes on there. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. Now, what I'm really interested in seeing is if on the standard Hati, G-Wolves upgraded their mouse feet. So that is a big question to me, because since this mouse has been out probably about a year or so now, I think the Hati has been out. Let's see if they upgrade the mouse feet to PTFE. And they did not. So that's kind of disappointing. So if you do end up buying a G-Wolves Hati, definitely 110% upgrade the feet to some Tiger Arcs or Tiger Arc 2s. Either one. Tiger Arc 1 and 2s, there's like barely a distinguishable difference. The Arc 2 is a little bit better, but like not much. It's like pretty negligible, to be honest. But yeah, like, oh man, this little blue to black fade, the light dust specks up here. Ooh, this little crescent moon. That looks freaking sick. Let me zoom in for you guys so you can see this in closer detail. So it's got like the white accents here, this blue to black. This just looks freaking fire. The standard, you know, G-Wolves paracord. G-Wolves paracords are actually pretty good. Yeah, these are definitely noticeably worse skates than on the Hati Mini. Yeah, these Teflon feet suck. These are bad. So swap these out. Thank the Lord I have extra feet for the Hati. Like, I got a ton of extra feet because I ordered like 2 sets and like one came in like a week and one came in like a month. So yeah, thankfully I got extra feet for the G-Wolves Hati. Then in the box of the Hati, we got some more switches and then another paracord, of course, which Honestly, I don't really think that we would ever need. Okay, so you know what? Now that I've taken the mouse grips off the top of the mouse, honestly, I don't really need them on the mouse 1 and 2, and having the grips on the side is actually not that bad. Like, I like this quite a bit. So this feels slightly more comfortable, probably again because I have bigger hands. But yeah, so quick comparison in terms of like the size. So obviously the Hati Mini is going to be a little bit shorter. They're both pretty much, I would say, a very similar height. So they are both going to be like relatively tall mice toward the middle of that hump. So you're going to get like a little bit of support for your hand. But personally, I think the Hati Mini is going to have a little bit more support toward the back of the mouse than the regular Hati. The regular Hati is actually not bad, and it molds like pretty naturally. Like this is kind of very similar to like the G Pro wireless design, and the Hati Mini definitely is like piggybacking off of that and is just pretty much just a pushed up version of the G Pro wireless. Now, one thing that I do have a question about, and I'll leave this for like my full review too, because this video is long enough. I thought I was going to review this mouse at the end, but no, I'm not. I need to make another video about this mouse because we got to go in depth. We got to play with it quite a bit, make sure we quality test it, blah, 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 all that stuff. Speaking of which, yep, no real creaking or anything, so that's good. Yeah, so this is like a perfect copy, basically. I've never gotten like a bad G-Wolves mouse. Like the other Hati, like the red Hati that I have, that one is the original mouse that never like bought it and returned it or swapped it or nothing like that. I've had no issues over the past year, except for the feet. I swapped the feet. I had no issues anymore because these feet are not that great. Those feet that I put on, the Tiger R2s, are much better. This, I don't really think I need aftermarket skates at all. Like these feet are actually really, really good. Very similar to the Skull Mini that I tried. Excellent design. Pretty good comfort too. Can't wait to test it out and see what sensor it has, the performance, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. Huge shout out again to iTakTech for sending out the Hati Mini early for us to check it out and take a look at. And I'm really excited to use this mouse. The full review is probably going to be a much shorter video because I pretty much covered the Hati to death, and the dimensions and stuff like that is basically just a smaller one. Just gotta play with it, see if it's reliable, see if I have any issues, and I'm pretty sure I won't because I haven't had a bad G-Wolves product yet. I love the design and aesthetic of this thing. It looks freaking fantastic. Thanks guys so much for tuning in this video. I will catch you in the next video. Subscribe, drop a like, join our Discord. Probably got a giveaway. Actually, let's talk about the giveaway real quick. By the way, want to let you guys know that we are giving away a Razer Huntsman Tournament Edition as well as some HyperX keycaps. So we'll be doing this giveaway as soon as we hit 30,000 subscribers. Just want to say thank you guys in advance for all the support that we've been getting. We've been growing like crazy and just want to do something special for you guys to give back. So to enter into this giveaway, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and join my Discord and look for the 30K giveaway channel, read all the rules, and go ahead and place your entry. So best of luck to all of you, and thank you again for all the support.